Hello everybody and welcome back. The next match will be between Molde and Vienna. In blue, playing for Molde, number 1, Bo Inge Pettersen. Number 4, Even Björnerem. Number 6, Jörgen Nyhus Umestad. Number 8, Oyvind Nyhus. Number 11, Jon Reiter Hegdahl. Number 13, Geir Magnusson. Number 16, Henrik Lundgren. Number 20, Yasmin Delbicevic. Number 33, Neil Nordahl. Number 77, Matthias Barsten. And number 87, Mattis Voldi. The head coach, Oyvind Nyhus, and Ivo Björnum is absent today. Now, in the lineup for Vienna, Robert Goff will read the names.
Number 3, Andreas Tanzmann. Number 4, Jan Kindermann. Number 5, Matthias Wurm. Number 7, Karl Richter-Trummer. Number 8, Manuel Gassner. Number 9, Juan Eraso. Number 13, Peter Kalchgruber. Number 15, Andreas Schneiderbauer. Number 16, Andreas Jufmann. Number 17, Martin Meskes. Number 19, Hannes Hofmann. Number Number 20, Stefan Nuncic. The coach is Jan Kindermann and the head coach Heinz Frühwirt.
Lest we forget the referees. On deck this evening, Kaiser Lindman. In the water, Tommy Jeppesen and Thomas Merck.
Hello everybody online. I'm joined here by Robert Glock, who's an international referee from Austria, and he's a veteran underwater rugby player, and he's going to join me in watching the match and commentating. It'll be very helpful because you'll be able to talk about the changes that have come to Vienna in the off season. Who are the new players here who haven't been around before? Well, we know Hannes Hoffmann played one match, and now he's back again. He helped the team a lot. I
Yes,
saw that.
That's right, yeah.
Yes. And who else is new?
Martin Meskes,
Okay. And what does he bring to the table?
well, and Manuel Gassner. These are two very young players, and what we try to is to get younger people playing for Vienna.
So this is a real tough experiment for them. They're going up against a really tough team, intimidating, and I know that some people say that Vienna should quit. They don't belong in the Euroleague, but I know that Petter Kausgrube and the other, who else? They don't want to quit. They want to train more and they want to get better. So
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So people are gonna say this. I think that's not right. That's not okay because Vienna really trained a lot, and we try to do our best to remain in the league, and not just to remain in the league, and to remain in the first half of the league. So we'll see this afternoon what's gonna happen. So the last time when we played in Copenhagen against Molde, I think we lost 15-2, and we'll see what this evening will happen.
well, 2 goals to score a goal against Molde is still memorable. Yeah.
And we scored 2.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But we got a lot last time. So,
Yeah.
but the first half I think was 0-5 or 1-5. So this last time, so this was actually very acceptable. It was
Yeah.
very good. But then second half we got a little bit tired.
No. Thomas Schenkel is injured, or who is anybody? He's in the reserves here, so
Yeah, we have got Thomas Schenkeli and Markus Wimmer in the reserve. They are both fine. They are not injured, and I think they will come in second half
okay.
to get more power than in the second half.
So yes, Austria had very bad luck at the World Championships in Cali because Petter Kausgrube was the captain and he broke his hand. So
Yeah.
and he was smiling. I really admire the guy. He's got a really good spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's having a very good spirit. He's very good for the team as well.
Yeah. All right, the game is about to start, and we're watching Molde in blue. And first to the ball is Molde. They flick it back, and I think it's Boarding and Pettersson who has the ball, and he's just lying there resting, and they pass. They're moving it all the way over now, and the Vienna players have stolen it back now. They've stolen it, and they've lost it now. So batted away and going for it. Now, there was no holding there, really. Well, maybe a little. It's hard to call that holding if there is holding.
I'm not going to say something.
No. No, you can say,
For me, it was a kind of holding.
Yes. I thought it was holding.
Yeah. Same here. But it's okay. Yeah.
But it's not called all the time, that kind of holding. So
No.
it depends on the referee, how they see things. If they consistently do it for the whole match.
It wasn't that clear.
No, it wasn't that clear. What I mean is that if you do the same way the whole match through, that when that occurs, you don't change the way you call it, that is okay. So Vienna fighting on the other side. Molde takes it back and they start. This is a kind of test, isn't it, really, for Vienna to find out whether Vienna is going to be able to keep up the speed in order to defend, because there's no goalie there right now. That's not good.
Oh, there's a goalie.
Now there's a goalie. And Vienna goes up to the surface. They've got the ball. They've survived a mini crisis, and fighting on the surface. Is it good for Vienna to fight on the surface against Molde, or?
Well, I think it's not that good, because we trained and we used to be down under the surface. And the Molde player, they are kind of heavy and they have a lot of muscles.
Yeah. So it's not the right approach. I wouldn't recommend it for any. I mean,
Sure.
Germany tried to play against Norway by doing muscle on the surface to get the ball back. It doesn't really work. They're not going to lose the ball. They've got the bottom now, and the goalie's not settled, and he sees it. He comes out, he gets it, and fights. Good effort. He's dropped it. He finds a teammate in front. They're moving the right direction. He goes up, and the referee called a halt to the action. What was it, the call?
He said too many white player.
Oh, a bad exchange then.
Well,
So there'll be somebody in the penalty box
yeah.
now.
2 minutes. Yeah.
2 minutes. And the rules say that you could choose any player from your team to do this kind of penalty.
If the referee is not pointing on somebody
Okay.
who probably did the foul,
Yeah.
for instance, the team is able
To
to
just-
search one. So likely it would be the player which is not the best. Yeah. And if the team is not doing this after 10 seconds, the referee just can point on one of the players, and this one
That one will
player
go
has
out,
to
yeah.
move out. So the team be better send somebody out immediately.
So here is a very ominous looking situation, because Molde is so close, and they put the ball into play, coming in along the bottom, looking for the pass, and they have it was a good pass,
It was
but
a very good move, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's in.
Yeah.
It was a very good move. Nobody was there, and it was the attacker was able to get exactly in a very good position on the back of the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So he just had to lift him. You see, easy.
Yeah, and that was number 6, who is Jürgen Stad, who scores a lot of goals.
Yeah. Now he's one of the best players here in the tournament.
Well, in the world. He's a world class. He's one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, but the best teams are playing here.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's true. But I mean, Colombia is not here, so.
I know 2 Colombians. Who
There are
playing
some,
here.
yeah. That's a good thing. So now, Vienna has not managed to hold on to the ball, and Molde is coming over. There's no back down at the bottom, and it puts the Vienna defense in an awkward position, really, that they have to take the ball away from a big, strong player. That's not easy. I mean, without a back there to slow things down. And now Vienna comes up with the ball, and it's a streak. He's using those fiberglass fins to generate every bit of speed he can, looking for his teammate there. His teammate was there, but that was seen. The Norwegian, the Molde players saw it, and that was.
They checked out what's going to happen.
Yeah, they knew.
But it was actually a very fast counter.
It was. He invested a lot of
Energy. Yeah.
Yes.
So outside.
So 10:41 showing on the clock here, and it's 1-0 in favor of Molde. So this is not terrible. It's not good. This is.
Well, it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah. But there have been a lot of close calls for Vienna so far, or at least three or four situations. But sometimes when a club saves a bad situation over and over again, they start to get good at it. You know, it's like you shouldn't be getting away with it, but you are, and your team is feeling lucky, playing well, and it makes a big difference if you go in with confidence to grab the ball.
Exactly, and the attacker is the other thing around.
Yeah.
They are losing kind of confidence. And
nice play by Vienna there. You know, some good passes. They were safe, but now they've lost it. And
yeah, we had some good trainings with the national team, and we tried to train moves. We tried to train the counter passes. So what you see is actually what we got out of this training.
Now
But now
it's a headbutt,
two
and
of
the
them
goalie is
are down on the goal.
under pressure. They managed to tie up Molde, and there's a scrum on the surface, and I don't see. Free throw awarded to, what was it for? Don't know. Did you see a signal?
I didn't see it because the underwater referee, he's on Kaiser's side, did it, so we couldn't see it actually.
No. Pass, he's immediately tackled, and that was tough. That was Jasmin Dervisevic, who's a fiend in the gym, a very strong guy, and an aggressive player. Vienna going in, fighting for the ball, holding on to it, and now they have a chance actually to move to the goal. But instead he's cornered in the corner, pulled up to the surface and loses the ball. So this kind of surface fight, which involves a lot of muscles, and it's not to Vienna's advantage necessarily. Thomas Schenkel is the biggest player. I mean,
he's the tallest guy.
He's the tallest guy. Yeah.
He's gonna come in the second half.
Yes.
Bringing some new, fresh energy. We'll see if this will help. But I think Vienna is not bad playing, so I think they play much better than last time here. They got more control of the ball. They are pretty much faster, and they do kind of attacking, so they make some kind of pressure.
Yeah.
And so Molde isn't used to that. No? And what is also much better than last time, if Molde is attacking, there are always the goalkeeper and one defender. So the last time we got a lot of goals because there was just the goalkeeper. And if you have just a goalkeeper and 2 or 3 attacker, this will be a goal.
Yeah.
And Molde, you know, it's 100%. This was a white free throw. What I saw is that Molde took the goalkeeper on the back of his head and on the mask and put him up, and then really lifted him for 10-20 centimeters
Before he had the ball.
And this is not allowed. No.
When he had the ball, or with or without the ball?
Well, even if having the ball, the grip to the head is not allowed.
Although it's common.
Yeah.
Oh, attack from above. And the ball is, very nice, very nice.
Very close. Oh, Peter Kalkgruber is fighting here.
Peter's one of my favorite players as the little guy who can play big.
Yeah, he was actually, right at the beginning, he was the fastest from the Vienna guys.
Yeah.
He was on the ball right now, at the same time.
Which also, it gives hope to places where the people are smaller. So if everybody is a great player but it's small, maybe you can do great things. So.
You know, if you're not that big, you're very fast in turning around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're very quick. You can move very quick on.
Now they've got a player on the right side, but you can't be so far away and hope that the pass is going to come to you. You've got to be closer. When your teammate can't make it there, you have to go. They cannot do it.
Exactly.
Hannes Hoffman there.
Okay,
Free
free
throw.
throw. For White, choking. All what you see now is very good for us.
Yes.
Because we just got one goal. Yeah. Just 6 minutes to play, so the last close 9 minutes, just one goal. That's very good.
And we didn't even talk about the power play, the penalty. We just forgot about it. And Vienna survived it rather easily, which is quite impressive.
Yeah.
Now, putting good pressure on to Molde right now. And in fact, Vienna stripped the ball away because they hold it. Tough. No. And the Molde player is trying to get out. This is a very strange situation on Water Rugby. You feel that you got the ball and you don't have the ball, and it goes back and forth, and it's frustrating. You can play mind games with you.
Even this situation, this is what we train. So if there is a counter, you immediately have to attack the guys. So this is what happened now. So the counter was not the counter; it was stopped right in the middle.
Yeah. Of course, the best thing that you can do is sometimes to do it quickly, right? If you get the ball and you move immediately before anybody has a chance to react, you maybe win a meter speed. And here's an opportunity to see.
So Andreas Schneiderboy and Hannes Hoffmann now. Peter Kalkgruber.
Yeah.
Hannes. So.
Is that Jufman? No.
Karl Richter Trummer.
Okay, yeah. Very good. There are less than 5 minutes left in the first half.
That was
Kicking.
some foot kicking,
Yeah, but he was kicking the ball. He didn't.
Exactly. So it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Nah, come on.
That's not good. I disagree with that. I don't like this call because the reason is he was not kicking to kick the player. He was kicking to kick the ball.
Yeah.
And he didn't hurt the player in any way.
No, he tried to get the ball away.
Yeah.
Ball out.
And it worked. It was good. It was a good play.
But you don't know how the referee, the underwater referee, saw it.
Yeah, it's true.
He has another angle.
It could be a heel in the face. Yeah.
Could be was a different angle, so he probably saw something dangerous. And, you know, even the player wants to just kick the ball. He could come very close to the face or to the head of the other player.
Yeah.
So if this was the case, it's okay.
I think he did. I think he did hit the player in the head a little bit. He grazed it. You know, it was like a light.
Well,
brush.
then it's 100% okay.
I think underwater rugby is difficult. You're a referee. You know that calls are hard to make. So I think a lot of times people, they swim and they say they're going for the neck, but instead they hit the head like that. So it happens really quickly. It's very slight. it doesn't hurt the person, but for a second they cannot see, for a second they cannot do what they were going to do. They're distracted by this little tap on the head.
Yeah, but then they are not allowed to pull.
Yeah,
The problem is the pulling.
yeah.
He can touch for a short time, but he's not allowed to pull.
Yeah. Jan Kinderman
Yeah.
stretching his toes without the fins. So another power play for Molde, and Vienna has got to.
So what's up? What's going on? Okay, white free throw.
For what reason did you see?
I didn't see. Probably lifting on the basket. This is what Molde is doing very often. Just go there and make themselves a little bigger. And doing this, they lift the goalkeeper.
So Molde strips away the ball, and that was it Newhouse or whoever it was? Oh, but now
very good.
a bad pass, and
Very good.
he's come straight over.
Looks like Matthias Wim.
Yeah,
But he got the ball. Now he's also not the tallest, but he's very quick. He can move very quickly and turn around.
saw that. Yeah, he was.
And he's really good seeing this situation. So I think the ball must be out. The ball should have been out of the field.
Yeah, he's got the goalie now. Matas Valdi. Yeah.
If we got two guys direct on the basket and no defender.
Yeah. So Matas.
But this goal was done because we had just 5 guys in the water.
Yeah. So we see Matas Valby make some trouble and then pass down to Boarding and Pettersson, and it was impossible to stop that.
Well, Molde is now for sure happy to get a second goal.
They're safe now.
Well, they thought they were safe against the EJ as well.
Nice. Hard to hold on, but he did a great job there, really.
Yeah, it's Peter Kaltkuba, Andreas Schneiderbauer passing to each other. Or Stefan Muncic. Peter again, Hannes.
Nice.
And Jan Kinderman, he's in as well. He's right playing. He's down
Coming
there.
up,
Jan
coming
Kinderman.
from, yeah. Back in.
Back in.
Penalty is over.
It would be nice if he's scoring.
Yeah,
know?
you have to one penalty. It's over automatically.
Giving it back. Yeah.
There's certain circumstances where the scorer does not send the players back in,
Yeah.
but that's complicated. The average player doesn't know what those are. Throws it down to the bottom, and the first to it was Vienna, but Molde had better control coming in from the bottom, and at last Vienna has the ball, but they're having trouble clearing.
And 2 guys from Molde are hanging around.
Yeah.
3 actually. There's still 1 minute to go.
Yeah, a lot of times the key thing is that you have to be between the basket and the ball, because you don't know whether you'll be able to stop the person or not. But if you're there, at least you're blocking the way.
It was a very good move now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, he passed it down, and his teammate was there. 17 was that.
Martin.
Martin.
Missed. No, Andreas Tanzmann.
So this is a really, when you think about it from a point of view of the future, these now nice playing there.
Yeah, Andreas Tanzmann is playing here. But he lost the ball.
Oh, he lost it. There's a fast break.
Yeah. Now you got the situation, the three blue guys, you know.
Nordahl, and then there's no goalie.
Yeah.
And they're above the goal. And the person who took the goal is not a goalie.
Yeah.
But
it was a very good move.
Yeah, heads up.
Just to get the body on
And
the
now
on the
it's a
basket.
fast break. He's putting his hands on the head.
Yeah, this is not allowed.
No.
You should know better.
It was too obvious. He got away with it for a little bit, but you can't do it for long.
Well, 10 seconds, so nothing should happen.
Yeah.
In 10 seconds should happen.
No, I think they can score in 10 seconds. But for sure, from the point of view of probability, there's a good chance to stop them.
But look, if there is 10 seconds, normally 6 white players should be down there for 10 seconds.
Yeah. And there we are. There's the half.
And if you have a look at the half, Ege and Molde, it was 3-0 on the half.
Yeah.
We have 2-0.
Yeah. And yeah, Ege was happy. They came back to some degree. Oh, so how did you come? You flew from Vienna, or?
Yes, we all flew from Vienna.
Okay.
Friday afternoon.
And you were much closer to Hungary than we are here in Scandinavia. So maybe you have heard some things about what's happening in Budapest.
Now, we don't know, you know, rumors this way, rumors that way. It should be next year in summer in Hungary. Nobody knows exactly. So we'll see.
But from what I hear, some Austrian players, or Czech players, they have better contact with Hungary than they talk together quite a bit. They play together tournaments.
Yeah, sure, because Hungary is playing as well in the Czech League,
Yeah.
where Vienna is playing, and so there is a lot of contact. But these players also, they don't know what's going on,
No.
and if there will be the tournament or not.
I wrote an article about the center on the island in Budapest. I don't know if you saw it. It's a very beautiful swimming pool complex.
Yeah, it's a very nice one, very old one, but a very big one. And I think there are a lot of water polo clubs there, training there.
Yeah.
And I think this is what Budapest or Hungary is really known about, other kind of underwater sports.
Have you played there?
We played already there, yeah.
Yeah. And it's a good place.
It's
Too big.
No, it's a big, nice place, so they should be able to do the European Championships.
Yeah. It has a good atmosphere. It's historical.
Yeah, it's a nice atmosphere. The island, I think it's very funny. The only thing is, it's not so easy to get there, yeah, because it's a regulated area. So if you take the bus, you have to go by feet for maybe 1 kilometer to get there. But that's okay.
That's a good thing to know. Luckily, most underwater rugby players are in good enough shape to walk a kilometer. That's no problem.
But Vienna now is looking forward to their Euroleague tournament in February.
Yeah.
And really happy and proud that we won actually.
It's not a tournament. It's a round.
It's a round.
Yeah. But I think it's exciting. I hope to go.
It's very exciting. You know, Vienna is a very beautiful city, and we have a nice path there, so I think it would be a very good atmosphere.
Yeah. I think people find it very exciting. And maybe we can get real good PR.
Yeah, I think so. So we already talked to the Austrian television service, and they are kind of interested, even it's not the main sport. They said, well, it's very interesting and funny what's going on, and people, if they see the underwater rugby cracks, moving underwater, they probably are very interested, and so there's a channel where they have just sports running, and they told me that it could be that they will send some of the games if they are allowed, so they don't know exactly if they are allowed to take over.
You mean Euroleague?
The Euroleague.
Well, the Euroleague, of course, in theory, well, not theory, the contract is that the team should share the revenue from television. So I think that at this point we would probably be happy just to get it on for free on major TV. So, of course,
this is what they mentioned. They will send a team and they will pay for the costs. But the question is if they are allowed to.
Oh, you mean if the team is allowed to sell the broadcast?
Yeah, the broadcasting. If they are
all the revenues from broadcast have to be shared between all of the teams and all of the clubs in the league. So that would not be possible. But that is not a problem. If there's money, that's not a problem, right? Dividing the money shouldn't be a conflict if it's equal. Yeah.
What they say is they don't want to pay for it, but they will send it. So
I think the league would be happy with that.
Advertising will be here. Everywhere it could be done. So this is good for the league. A lot of people will see, and it's a revenue for the league.
Second half started here. First to the ball, Molde. Now Oyvind Nyhus has the ball. They go up all the way to the top, diving down straight and coming in, and a long pass, really long pass. Most people cannot make passes that long. The average club player, right? That was 2 meters. Now they're in. Boarding and Pettersson trying to push the ball in. He's coming on the other side.
And it was a very quick goal.
Yeah. So, really, Boarding and Pettersson is one of the historically great players of the modern time. He's scored a lot of goals. He's very difficult. You can build a team around him.
Yeah.
Let's see how he put this in here. First he pushed up the goalie, then he jammed it in on the other side when it was open. Vienna is having success in a way, you would say, because it's only 2 goals in the space of, no, 3 goals, I'm sorry. 2 goals in the first half and 1 goal in the second half. 3 total. Not a bad result for...
Well, sure, absolutely.
At the moment.
Last year it was 5-0 or 5-1.
Nice. It's always fascinating to see the player who is hit by a blindside attack somehow manages to keep the ball and then not even have to get tied up and pass the ball away, all without seeing. It's pure instinct from experience.
So Matthias Wim in the corner.
Now
passes
they're
to
coming.
Martin Meskis.
But now the ball's exchanged.
And now a very quick counter. Wow.
Oh. Well, it was start again. He was very fast, so he.
And he was really fast. The goalkeeper wasn't there, so he probably didn't see it.
And Boarding was there to ensure it. Yeah.
He was not really fast on the surface.
Yeah, on the surface you cannot catch up. On the surface you were slower.
Well, you can if you follow the game, but sometimes you look in the corner, you look back, who is probably changing if you're the last guy, and if
Yeah.
you do this and then you come back, you lost 2-3 seconds, and that's it.
Yeah.
So you got no chance.
What I mean to say is that on top of that, the surface swimming is physically not as fast as the underwater swimming. So,
Absolutely. Yeah. You have to get your feet on the water.
yeah. Especially with the fiberglass fins, they don't swim well on the surface.
Peter always in center. Your favorite player?
Yeah,
He's always there. He's always helping.
Vienna's got a very positive attitude.
And Peter,
Andreas
and Peter
Hüftmann,
again.
yes.
See?
I know he's a model player for activity, smaller guy,
Yeah.
doing a lot, active. Oh, he didn't even know the ball was on him. So now they're boarding at Pettersson, and a mass of players there fighting, and they get it. Vienna comes up with the ball, but difficult. Very good.
Very, very good move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jan Kinderman is trying to pass the Martinez.
Holding.
Well, this
Yeah.
was kind of a holding. Yeah. Go ahead, guys. All right.
Yeah, that was. It looked like it was a chance, but we knew there was going to be a hit.
Exchange players coming from the
Yes,
side.
I knew it.
You know, and they come in very, very quick.
Yeah.
And it's very noisy on the water, so you don't hear the splash. You
No.
don't hear them coming in.
Free throw for Molde. I didn't see what the call was.
Yeah, another touching on the head.
Okay. I'm gonna get a drink of water.
You just missed a very good attack of
What?
3 Molde players and just one goalkeeper back, but they were not able to get it in.
This was a very interesting small sequence there, because the Vienna player, the first Vienna player who did the forechecking, he pulled on the leg of the player with the ball to jerk him and make him uncomfortable with his move.
Yeah.
And the next player put his foot down to block the ball, to kick it away or something like that. These are very small thing, but it makes a big difference in breaking the rhythm of the other team. So it's a little extra effort, but it can make a big difference. But now it's a goal coming.
There's
No.
no defender again.
Yeah.
But they were able to pull him away on
And
the back.
they steal the ball. And
Come on, this is a
Holding.
lot of holding, but
Yeah.
now it's an advantage. And you see Jan Kinderman, he's very fast as well.
he's going to go for the back. He's passed to his teammate. And there's some
Nothing happened.
objection to.
And there was no defender down.
Yeah. So that was Urvestedt again, and 87 is Mats Valby. And they're good friends. They know each other socially and everything. So it's
Yeah.
quite a very good.
That's a good team. You
Yeah.
know. They know what the other guy is doing.
Yeah.
So
Valby is a Swedish guy who moved to Molde, and he's a very big player, smart.
So it was not a bad move. Yeah. A bad move for Molde. Eh?
It was a good acquisition by Molde. Molde, they don't want foreign players, but I think that if you actually move to Molde, say, well, I want to live in Molde.
Okay,
Maybe.
then he was allowed to play.
I mean, Samuel Gaviria, he asked, can I come and play with Molde? I want to, it's my dream. So they said, okay, you can. But he was the last one that they invite to do that, I think. But of course, if you're an underwater rugby player and you move there, they're not going to stop you from playing. No, you can play. But I can't imagine it's very easy to find a job in a place like Molde if you don't have some kind of connection there. You're not speaking Norwegian.
Yeah.
But you could do it if you were working online and you could do your work in anywhere. Then maybe it wouldn't make any difference. So, but it's a funny concept to think that people are moving to cities in the world like Medellin or Molde just because of the underwater rugby. But it's true. It can happen. How many cities in Austria still have underwater rugby?
No, we still got 5 cities
With a club.
with clubs.
Yeah.
Some of them are getting bigger, and some of them are getting smaller. But we got still 7 to 8 teams playing in the national championship,
That's quite good.
and that's quite good. And most of the time we have 2 or 3 teams playing in the Czech league.
Well, Molde's gone all the way over. Oh, nice. He's got the goalie did a very good move to put his foot out there and stop him. But there's a uncomfortable situation with no goalie.
Yeah.
And they managed to get a scrum to pull away. But, oh, super long shot. They come down. Now
Where are the white guys,
it's going to be hard to stop them. That was a real sequence. What do you think about that, Robert? That was exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
The guys from Molde, they know exactly how to play, and they are strict to their rules actually,
Yeah.
or to their trained attacks. And this is what they do. They just stay there. And you see 4 black guys, also 4 blue guys down
Yeah.
there, and no goalie.
Timeout called by Vienna. Who was it who scored? It was 20 who got the assist. That was Jasmin Davisovic. And there you can see he was very tired afterwards. He was lying there.
What's up?
There's an exchange here of players.
Yeah, there's an exchange.
5 out.
5. So
Matthias Worm.
Matthias Worm is going out, and Andreas Jufman is coming in.
Okay.
I think there was some kind of injury. Hey, come on, guys.
Oh, now they've got a break. Being chased down. He's looking for his teammate who comes over, but the defense is in good position by the time he gets there. And
Yeah, but Marcus Wimmer, he made a very good pass.
yeah.
Still hot. Come on, guys.
It's a chance for Vienna. That's shoulder in the basket, maybe. Ball squirts around. Marius Skore tackled immediately. Vienna's playing with a lot of energy right now. They want to score. But now the fast break, and it's difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you have just a goalkeeper and two guys coming up, it's
it's hard.
2-3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a pity because Vienna had a very, very good attack before, and they had 2-3 chances
Yeah.
to score, and did not. And
It was
maybe they were not fast enough going back.
they were completely committed to trying to score the goal, and then the consequence. Yeah. But this is not a surprise. This is the way Molde scores. They get
Sure.
yeah.
They're used to. Yeah. They are very, very good in defending, and they're waiting on an attack, on a quick attack. And the funny thing is, if they attack, they're always 2 or 3.
But Vienna managed to get the ball, but they lost it again. Now Molde's got 3 players going in. Lots of fancy ball handling here. Oh, that's really, his arms are so long, and
These guys are very strong, and they move the whole body, so it's not so easy to stick on that.
oh, now it's another goal. Oh,
yeah,
he dropped it.
He was alone there. There was no defender. Yeah.
Now is the fast break.
So, come on, guys.
Matis Valby steals the ball, but Vienna gets it back again.
So Marcus Wimmer is now having the ball.
Good by Vienna, but now they have to decide whether they're going to stabilize the attack, or if they decide to stabilize for a second before going in. And now they've lost it. And another fast break, could be a goal again. So, oh,
Yeah.
that was typical, that the player who was defending, he had his hand on the ball, but he didn't have control of the ball. And then the result was it went in.
The for me very interesting thing is when Vienna attacked, there were 3-4 guys down at the basket defending, but there were still 2 other guys 3-4 meters in front waiting on a pass, and they got the pass.
Yes.
So they were very quick.
Timeout.
No, White is having already timeout. So
Is it 8-0 or the score is 8-0 or I can't see.
I thought it was 7-0.
7-0.
Yeah, it's a pity because they played very well in the first half, and
Well, I think to keep it under 10 is still a goal to stay stuck.
yeah, you know, but the first half was very good.
Yeah.
I think, and you know, they are now scoring their counter goals, and this is a pity.
It's easy for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exactly, it's too easy for them.
Yeah. Oh,
You know, but on the other side, if you really want to score a goal and you stick there 4 or 5 guys, and then, you know, again, it doesn't happen, and then you have to move back immediately. So this is.
timeout is almost over.
3.5 minutes to go.
8-0. I was right. It was 8-0. And yeah, Vienna's fighting to hold on to the ball, but well,
You see, he's kind of alone, you know.
was that Petter Karlsruhe? Who was it?
No. Wasn't Peter.
No. But anyway, he had nobody, but he was fighting well and he kept the ball.
Yeah.
Now he's two on one, and
It's always a question of time. If it's 2 on 1, 2 Molde on 1 Vienna player. You see, same situation. 3 Molde players
yeah,
and 1 goal. Actually, the same thing we had last time in the second half.
yeah.
So most of the goals, no defender were back, and just the goalkeeper on 2 or 3 attackers. No chance. Just 2-3 seconds, and the ball is in.
I asked some of the Vienna players at the end of the season how many German players that they would recruit to play with Vienna, but it turns out not to be so many. It's basically just Hannes.
No, not that many, because Jan Kindermann, for instance, he is actually a German.
But he lives in.
Yeah, he moved to Vienna, so
Yeah.
he's living there, he's studying there now for years. And,
He doesn't count as a German.
No,
No.
he's settled in Vienna and he's playing for Vienna.
Yeah. So Vienna did not want to bring on more German players or couldn't find them. What's the?
Well, for sure, there are a lot of players in Germany who would love to play in this league. Yeah.
With Vienna?
And you see it with Malsch, you know, they are very proud to be here.
Yes. And they have won their first. They have not lost any matches.
Yeah.
And they have won one.
They were pretty close to win the first match as well.
Yeah, it was good. Coming in from above, Molde is pressing, and 2 players by the goal, and 1 back. Attack on the head? What was it? So what happened? Was it a penalty? Or just a free throw?
Yeah. It's a free throw for sure, but I didn't see the penalty, so.
No, there's nobody's been sent out.
Yeah. Well, no. He's sending him out there. Because for the same thing, a Vienna player got it 2 minutes in the first half.
What was the penalty for? We can't tell you. All right, Vienna.
Well, you can call it kind of a power play.
Yeah. Holding on.
But to be honest, I'm very happy with what I see here, because Vienna is holding very, very good against Molde. And if you see the first half, it was 0-2, and just in the second half there were a lot of goals from a counter. And if you see, as long we have a defender and a goalkeeper down there, they nearly do not score. and this is a very, very good thing. I like to see this.
Yeah. I agree with you that Vienna has played better in some ways, even though more goals have gone in. In the first half, there were situations where Vienna could have easily allowed a goal, but they did not. Face mask is missing.
So that's it.
That's the end of the game.
Oh, really? So I like what I saw. And,
The score was under 10.
Yeah, it was under 10, but if these are not the fast players from Molde, this is not going to be the result.
Yeah.
I think the result is a little bit too high according to the actually the power Vienna had today.
Yes.
So, and I'm very much interested in the next game of Vienna. We'll see how they do.
Can you stay to do more commentating, or you're leaving?
Oh, we'll see.
Okay. I'm going to take a break and see what the next game is here. I'll tell you. Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Robert.
I'm sure with you when Vienna is playing, if you like. Yeah. Sure. Thank you.